What is happening? Hope everyone is doing well. We have a Starbucks Grande Blonde Latte. So I want to chat about automate, delegate, remove. Today, I want to chat about mindset. Today, I want to chat about becoming a lifelong learner. Today, we are talking about sales processes. So we're going to entitle these live sessions Coffee with Cody. Hello and good day, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Coffee with Cody. Hope you're having a great week out there. Today, I'm going to chat about something that happened to me last night and an email campaign that a lot of people are talking about, and I'm going to chat about attract and repel. And I think that this is something that is important. Thanks for tuning in another episode of Coffee with Cody. If you're listening back on iTunes or Spotify, I want to say thank you. If you're on the live with me now, write the word live down below in the comment section. I'm always fired up to chat with people. So hope you're doing well. One of my favorite people in the world, Frank Kern, talks oftentimes about how your marketing should attract the people that you really want to work with, and it should repel those people that are just not a fit to work with you. And it was so interesting yesterday. I sent her an email a couple of days ago about my car accident. I actually chatted about this on Coffee with Cody about how it was a really pivotal moment in my life. And it was something that really showed me the importance of gratitude. And it showed me the importance that how we only really have the breath that we're breathing in our lungs. And I've chatted a little bit about this over the last little while, because I think so much of what this article that I'm working on right now about gratitude has really come into play in my life. And it's reminded me that, hey, this is a part of who I am. And I think that whenever you're creating content, whenever you're writing emails, whenever you're running advertising, your advertising should really attract the people that you want to work with and repel those people that are just not a fit. Because what would happen is if this person, and for those that don't know, they can go to my personal page, and essentially I'll read out the email that I got back. So the story goes like this. I'll read out the email in a second, but the story goes like this. I got in a car accident. I told a story about this car accident when I was 19. I felt like I had this near death experience. I crossed the lanes of traffic. I crashed the car. It was a life-changing experience for me. I chatted about this with Coffee with Cody last week. Really interesting thing. So I sent that as an email. And I get this response back from this guy named Tom. And Tom came from an ad on LinkedIn, and he clearly didn't like my story. And this is what he said to me. He said, Cody May, your first email about the friends, road trip, a red truck, accident, life flashing before your eyes came off a bit morbid at first. 100%. I get it. It is morbid because life is not infinite. Sorry, I'll keep reading. Do not make a bad first impression. I'm not interested. You failed to hold my attention. I can do my own marketing. Okay, cool. Do his own marketing. Not sure if there's a cryptic meaning underlying this message. Frankly, don't care. Do not do that. Do not exchange philosophical quotes either during your free time. Those are not great at actually writing. But this isn't Tumblr. I'm running a business. Otherwise, I can legally do biz. Otherwise, I suggest you not message me further. I'm American. I can't legally do any business outside of my state, nor do I wish to send you money. Thanks, Tom. So Tom spent the time to write up this email. Probably took him 3 to 5 minutes. Tom took the time to respond to my marketing because I was telling a story. So what I'm trying to get at is the more that you are just honest about who you are, and the more that you just step into that person and just be frankly real, the more that you attract the people that are meant to be around you, and the more that you repel the people that aren't a fit. Because God forbid what would happen is say for example, Tom gets on the phone with Janish, my business developer. We onboard him, and then he gets on an onboarding call with me, and our culture is fun. We like to have fun. We like to, we like to keep it real. Gratitude is a really important element, and it's a really part of important value for us that we hold. This person's not a fit. So what I'm trying to get at is that if you actually want to have a good functioning business, sometimes you have to turn money away. We've turned money away because our staff mean a lot to me. I want to make their wellness means a lot to me. And I want to work with good people. And Tom, unfortunately, is not one of those good people that ended up in our funnel. But we have different checkpoints along the way that, if I could give you one piece of advice, if I could give you one piece of advice that I wish I would have known 2.5 years ago, is have more checkpoints inside your business. To make sure that you're working with the right people. If you're an agency owner, if you are a coach, if you are a consultant, if you're an entrepreneur, have checkpoints set up in your business to make sure that, and we ask key questions about your sales process, your business goals, your marketing. And it's like an interview, because like especially if you work in the high ticket space like we do, it's a partnership. And I wrote this in this article that this small little write-up I wrote, is that it's a partnership. Like when you work with a marketing company, it's a long-term relationship. Like you're working with them long-term. The goal is not just to get somebody in for 6 months and deliver results and just send them on their way. The goal is, hey, we want to create a long-term partnership. So a lot of when you're working with entrepreneurs or when you're marketing, depending on what type of business, maybe you're in a SaaS business, and that's cool. But for me, I would still want to attract the people that are actually drawn to me. And ClickFunnels does that, and they're a SaaS product. They attract small businesses. They speak to a specific person, and that's really my goal. Really, my goal with everything that we do. And if you're on our email list and you didn't unsubscribe because of my my story, thank you for not unsubscribing, or thank you for not replying in that way. But my encouragement that I want to give to you today is, I chatted with my team about this, is it's so easy to go into that person's dumb. Like Tom is Tom. Like Tom will always be Tom. And I'm actually super grateful that Tom was Tom and Cody is Cody, because Tom and Cody don't see eye to eye on things, and Tom and Cody are not meant to work together. You can call it dumb, you can call it everything like that, but for me, I'm practicing more gratitude in the sense that like my marketing repelled Tom. Tom wasn't meant to work with Studio PTBO. And that's my encouragement to you, is all marketing should either attract and it should repel people that are not meant to work with you. And that's really my encouragement. That's why I wanted to hop on here today. And I thank you for everyone that read the post about this really weird email that came in. And I thank you for tuning in to another episode of Coffee with Cody. And that's really my encouragement today, is your marketing. Just be real, be honest with yourself, because really in the sales calls that I do, I'm real, I'm honest. Like I might even swear on a sales call if I feel like it, because I just want to be real. I want to be honest. I want to be raw. I want to be who I am, because if it's a long-term partnership, these things are eventually going to come out and you're going to see these things. So attract the people that are meant to be attracted to you, repel the people that aren't supposed to work with you. That's my encouragement. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Coffee with Cody. And thanks for tuning in if you're live. Chase, Andrea, Kevin, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Everyone else who's not here, throw a live in the comments section if you listened at all to the live, and I'll get back to you and give you a little shout out. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll chat with you soon.